For more than 52 years, Japan has been at the forefront of robotics, continually pushing the limits of technology and shaping the future of humanoid robots. In this video, we'll explore Japan's pivotal role in this evolution, from the iconic ASIMO to today's groundbreaking advancements in AI and robotics. Join us as we dive into Japan's robotic revolution and its lasting impact on society. Our story begins with Gakutensoku, widely recognized as one of the first robots created in the East during the late 1920s. Conceived by biologist Makoto Nishimura in Osaka, this groundbreaking robot featured remarkable capabilities for its time. It could change facial expressions and move its head and hands through an air pressure system. Notably, it held a signal arrow in its right hand and a lamp, named Rikant, in its left. Gakutensoku made its grand debut at the 1928 Kyoto Grand Exposition, which coincided with the imperial coronation. Though it appeared in several exhibitions in the years that followed, the original robot was tragically lost during a tour in Germany. However, a replica crafted in 2008 now stands proudly at the Osaka Science Museum. But long that, Japan created Karakuri Ninjyo, mechanical dolls from the Edo period, from 17th to 19th centuries. These traditional automata were powered by hidden gears, springs, pulleys, and even gravity, no electricity needed. Karakuri could perform all kinds of tasks, serving tea, shooting arrows, or acting out scenes in miniature theater shows. One of the most famous is the Zashiki Karakuri, a doll that carries a teacup to a guest, pauses when a cup is lifted, then returns once it's placed back. Each doll was handmade by skilled clockmakers and artists. More than just machines, they were works of art that reflected Japan's creativity, precision, and love for storytelling through technology. In 1932, Yasutaro Mitsui unveiled his steel humanoid robot in Tokyo, Japan, marking an early milestone in Japanese robotics. The robot, likely a static or minimally animated figure with a bowing action, featured exposed electrical parts inspired by Western designs. Its rigid structure and decorative valves reflected the era's fascination with futuristic automata. The Wabot 1, developed by Waseda University in Japan and unveiled in 1973, is regarded as the world's first full-scale humanoid robot. It walked using a bipedal gait, though its movements were slow and limited to flat, even surfaces. Despite these constraints, its walking ability was a major breakthrough at the time. The robot's hands were designed to replicate human fingers, allowing it to perform simple tasks like picking up and placing objects. It featured a basic conversation system for communicating in Japanese. In 1984, its capabilities were greatly expanded, enabling it to read musical scores and play a keyboard with remarkable precision. This advancement laid the foundation for the development of smart bipedal robots throughout the 1990s. The P-series, starting with the P1 introduced in 1993, stood at 1.9 meters tall and weighed 175 kilograms. It was designed as an experimental platform to test basic bipedal walking. While it could walk, its movements were slow, stiff, and distinctly robotic. The P2, developed in 1996, marked a major advancement. Standing at 1.8 meters tall and weighing 210 kilograms, it was notably heavier than the P1. However, it featured a more streamlined design, enhanced balance, and smoother movement. Capable of handling uneven surfaces, the P2 could walk autonomously and use its arms to perform basic tasks, such as gripping objects. In the following year, the P-series reached its peak with the P3. This third iteration stood at 1.6 meters tall and weighed around 130 kilograms, making it life-sized and better suited for interaction in human environments. It could walk forward and backward, turn corners, and even climb stairs, achievements that were groundbreaking at the time. The P3 moved autonomously along a pre-programmed path and featured articulated arms capable of performing simple tasks, like picking up objects. A centralized computer controlled the P3's movements, processing data from its sensors and motors. The P3 represented a major leap forward in Honda's robotics program and served as a direct precursor to the iconic ASIMO.
Hello, I'm ASIMO, and it is a pleasure to meet you. Let's shake hands to remember your visit. Thank you very much. Please follow me.
Honda's ASIMO, which stands for Advanced Steps in Innovative Mobility, was introduced in 2000 as one of the most advanced humanoid robots of its time. It could walk, run, climb stairs, and even recognize faces and voices. ASIMO's movements were incredibly smooth and human-like, allowing it to navigate stairs and uneven surfaces autonomously. Its hands were capable of fine motor tasks, such as holding trays, pushing carts, and using sign language. ASIMO could recognize the facial features and voices of multiple people simultaneously, understanding pre-programmed gestures and commands. Equipped with a range of sensors and AI, it could navigate complex environments and interact with people in a responsive and dynamic way. Honda continued to refine ASIMO over the years, releasing multiple versions with improved interaction, mobility, and intelligence. Although ASIMO was retired from public demonstrations around 2018, the technology developed for it has since been incorporated into Honda's products and services.
Pino, the intelligent humanoid friend. He can walk, he can talk, and 3 intelligence-gathering sensors make sure he keeps on learning.
Introduced in 2000 by Katano Symbiotic Systems, Pino was an open-source humanoid robot designed to fuel innovation and make humanoid robotics more accessible. With a minimalist, cartoon-like appearance, Pino stood at just 70 centimeters tall and was built using lightweight materials, making it far more approachable than previous Japanese humanoid robots. Pino's mechanical designs and software were made publicly available, allowing researchers, engineers, and hobbyists to build and modify their own versions. Its modular structure made it easy to swap out or customize various parts, making it an ideal platform for research and development. The robot focused primarily on demonstrating basic humanoid robotics principles like bipedal locomotion and simple manipulation. Pino quickly became a popular choice in educational settings and research labs as an entry-level humanoid robot. It was widely used for experiments in robot kinematics, control systems, and artificial intelligence, and it appeared in exhibitions and demonstrations throughout Japan, inspiring future generations of innovators. Introduced in 2003, HRP2 was developed by the National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology, AAST, in Japan as part of a larger initiative to advance robotics for daily life and disaster response applications. HRP2 was designed to traverse uneven terrain and maintain balance in challenging positions, even performing tasks while staying stable. Its highly dexterous hands allowed it to manipulate objects with impressive precision. The robot was capable of performing tasks like using tools, opening doors, and assembling components. Equipped with advanced vision systems and sensors, HRP2 could perceive and interact with its surroundings, recognizing objects and avoiding obstacles while navigating spaces. It could operate autonomously or be controlled remotely. Over time, researchers continued to build upon HRP2's capabilities, releasing several revised versions to further enhance its functionality. HRP3 can successfully grasp objects it sees. Its right hand has 4 fingers with 17 joints, 13 active and 4 linked, allowing for precise control. To locate objects and plan the grab, HRP3 compares images from its camera to 3D models of the objects. To start planning the multi-finger grasp, HRP3 uses rectangular models for both the object and the hand's grasping area to set a reference posture. The final grip is refined by testing the force closure, adjusting the posture to ensure a secure hold. HRP4 features highly flexible movements, with 34 degrees of freedom, making it capable of tasks like walking, gesturing, and object manipulation. With a human-like appearance, HRP4 is designed to assist in research, healthcare, and entertainment applications. With the HRP series, humanoid robotics evolved from rugged prototypes to more sophisticated designs. The HRP4C, introduced in 2009, garnered significant attention for its lifelike appearance and advanced features. HRP4C, Japan's first humanoid female robot, made her debut at Japan Fashion Week. Weighing in at 43 kilograms, HRP4C is designed to resemble a supermodel. Her creator, Shuji Kasita, describes her as truly one of a kind.
We believe this is Japan's and perhaps the world's first humanoid robot to walk on 2 feet and resemble the average body type of a young Japanese woman.
Known as the cybernetic human, this humanoid robot was specifically created for entertainment and fashion. Standing at 1.6 meters tall, the HRP4C's face mimicked human expressions with movable eyes, lips, and eyebrows. 8 motors in its face allowed it to smile, act surprised, and show sadness. While it lagged behind other humanoids in bipedal locomotion, it excelled in striking poses. The robot quickly became a popular figure in fashion shows and exhibitions, equipped with voice recognition and capable of responding with pre-programmed phrases.
ボスハマイのお気に異邦人を歌います。子供たちが空に向かい両手を広げ鳥や雲やまにここ
Humanoid robot Actoid. Oh, are you surprised that I'm a robot? Take a look at me. I look just like a Shimo, don't I? Well, it is really hard to recreate a robot which looks just like a real human.
Introduced in 2003 by robotics company Kokoro in collaboration with Osaka University, Actoid was a humanoid robot known for its strikingly realistic appearance and human-like movements. Designed to interact with people in social settings, Actoid was used in customer service, information kiosks, and exhibitions. The robot's skin was made from silicone and carefully sculpted to resemble a young woman, with the goal of minimizing the uncanny valley effect, which occurs when a robot looks almost human but not quite. Actoid could synchronize its facial expressions and lip movements with speech, adding to its lifelike presence. It could also make eye contact and turn its head toward people as they spoke, further enhancing its human-like interaction. In 2006, inventor Zhou Renti created a robotic clone of himself, named Zhuiying. This robot, housed in a silica gel body, is capable of facial expressions and speech, closely resembling a real human. Renti's creation was featured at the Second Museum Expo, held at the China Agricultural Exhibition Center.
I'm Roby. I'm a robot of many parts. I can talk and do all kinds of things.
In 2012, renowned Japanese roboticist Tomohiro Takahashi introduced Roby, a consumer-grade humanoid robot designed for home assembly, standing just 34 centimeters tall. With a lightweight, non-threatening aesthetic, Roby was particularly appealing to children. Sold as a DIY kit, the robot's parts were released weekly through a magazine series, offering users an interactive experience that helped them learn about robotics while building their own companion. Roby could understand voice commands and respond in Japanese, performing basic movements such as walking, turning its head, waving, and sitting. The cartoon-like robot also had the ability to recognize faces and react accordingly, using expressive gestures like raising its hands in joy and moving its head and eyes to show curiosity. Roby gained widespread popularity in Asia and Europe. Following its initial release, upgraded versions introduced features like AI, speech recognition, and multilingual support.
My name is Pepper. I'm a humanoid robot and I'm 1.20 meters tall. I was born at SoftBank Robotics in Paris. You can keep on asking me questions if you want.
Introduced by SoftBank in 2014, Pepper is one of the most famous social humanoid robots, known for its ability to read emotions and engage in conversations.
What are the laws of robotics?
Yes, I do. Would you like to hear them?
Yes.
The first law is, a robot may not address human being or, through an action, allow a human being to come to harm.
Pepper can analyze a person's emotional state and adjust its responses accordingly. This emotion detector feature is especially useful in customer service and elder care, where emotional engagement is crucial. Standing 1.2 meters tall and weighing 28 kilograms, Pepper is designed to appear approachable and non-intimidating. A tablet on its white plastic body serves as an interactive touchscreen, also acting as a visual guide for users on how to interact with the robot. Pepper uses cloud-based learning to continuously improve its artificial intelligence, allowing it to better understand language and emotional cues over time, making its interactions more personalized and effective. With natural language processing, Pepper can understand and respond to spoken commands, and its responses can be reprogrammed to fit specific needs. Additionally, it communicates with gestures and moves on a wheeled base for stability and control, making it well-suited for environments like stores, offices, and hospitals. Developers can create custom apps for Pepper using SoftBank's Robotics SDK. Despite its global deployment, production of Pepper was reportedly paused in 2021 due to lower-than-expected demand. One of the most remarkable projects to emerge from Japan is the Geminoid series, spearheaded by Professor Hiroshi Ishiguro and his team. The mission of the Geminoid project is to create robots that not only look human but also mimic human behavior in the most realistic way possible. Each Geminoid is a custom-designed creation, crafted to replicate a specific individual down to their movements and expressions. Take Geminoid HI2, for example. This robot is an exact replica of Professor Ishiguro himself, capturing every tiny detail. But the Geminoid series doesn't stop there. There's also Geminoid F, which replicates a Japanese female news anchor, and Geminoid DK, a near-perfect clone of Dr. Henrik Scarf, one of Ishiguro's colleagues. From its silicone skin and piercing eyes to its furrowed brows and lifelike movements, High Five appears so realistic that it's hard to tell it's not human until it speaks. The robot is crafted using silicone, rubber, pneumatic actuators, and even real hair from Ishiguro's own scalp. Known as the Gemini High 6, it's capable of mimicking a broad range of human behaviors. It can blink, breathe, and tilt its head in response to Ishiguro's own movements, which are transmitted remotely via a computer system. While the android mirrors Ishiguro's facial gestures and speech, its voice is rendered in a more generic male tone.
Well, I salute what you're doing. Good work.
Despite its hyper-realistic appearance, the robot remains fixed in a seated position and cannot yet walk. But the goal of the Gemini 6 goes beyond impressing with realism. Ishiguro uses it as a tool to explore profound questions about human identity. By building robots that closely resemble humans, he is investigating Sanzai-kan, a Japanese term that refers to the sensation of someone's presence. With 53 degrees of freedom, the Gemini 6 emphasizes upper body and facial movement. It can engage in conversations, even responding to audience questions after lectures. Ishiguro has even used the android to deliver talks on his behalf when he's unavailable. It's designed to make human-robot interaction feel as seamless and natural as possible. Ultimately, one of Ishiguro's main ambitions is to integrate humanoid robots like the Geminoid into daily life. He believes that in order for people to form genuine connections with machines, those machines must feel familiar, almost intimate. And that philosophy extends far beyond the Geminoid 6. Geminoid DK is part of the ultra-realistic Gemini robot series built by Kokoro, a Tokyo-based robotics company. It's currently housed in Japan at the Advanced Telecommunications Research Institute International, but is set to move to Denmark soon, where it will live in a custom-designed lab. The robot's resemblance to Professor Scharf is so spot-on that it's easy to mistake the two. The main goal of Geminoid is to study how humans react to robots that look and behave like real people. Researchers are focusing on emotional affordances, which means understanding how robots can mimic emotions and how cultural backgrounds influence our perception of them. This isn't just any robot. It's built to amaze. Pneumatic actuators control facial and body movements like blinking, breathing, and eyebrow gestures. A metal skeleton is covered with silicone skin for the hands and face, topped off with a wig made of real and synthetic hair. Cameras and microphones nearby allow remote operation, while advanced actuators make every movement eerily lifelike. Picture a world where a government minister could exist in two locations at once. Well, Japan has made that a reality with Robo Kono, a robotic twin of Taro Kono, the country's Minister for Digital Reform. This mechanical lookalike, unveiled on October 21st, is the first ever robot version of a sitting government official created by a team of robotics researchers led by Osaka University professor Hiroshi Ishiguro. Robo Kono is more than just a cool gadget. It's part of a broader project exploring the potential of robotic avatars. Minister Kono himself got to control the robot at the press event and seemed pretty impressed. "Now I can send my avatar to places without actually going there," he joked, even suggesting it could represent him in parliamentary meetings. The idea isn't just about novelty. Meet Telenoid, a quirky telepresence robot developed by Osaka University and ATR. Standing just 31 inches tall and dressed in ghostly white, this little figure looks like something out of a sci-fi cartoon. With its stubby arms and ultra-minimalist design, Telenoid resembles a soft, baby-like ghost, unsettling at first glance, but strangely endearing. What sets Telenoid apart is its deliberate simplicity. It's designed to mimic a generic human form, no clear gender, age, or personality. Just a blank slate for communication. Imagine it as a futuristic stand-in for video calls. Here's how it works. A person on the other side of the world sits in front of a webcam. Their voice and head movements are transmitted via Wi-Fi to the Telenoid, bringing it to life. You hold this soft, ghostly figure and interact with it as if it were your friend. Since its debut over a decade ago, first showcased at Ars Electronica 2010, Telenoid has continued to intrigue, and occasionally unsettle, audiences with its lifelike presence and imaginative design. Even today, it stands as a unique and innovative example of telepresence robotics. These are far from ordinary robots. Their construction includes a plastic skull, a metal skeleton, urethane foam flesh, and silicone skin, marking a radical departure from the traditional image of a robot. But the innovations don't stop with the Geminoid series. Enter Kodomoroid, a humanoid robot designed to resemble a young Japanese girl. This robot can speak, express a wide range of facial expressions, and perform tasks, showcasing impressive advancements in robotics and human-machine interaction. And finally, there's Autoneroid, a humanoid robot built to mimic an adult human. Like its counterparts, Autoneroid features lifelike facial expressions and speech capabilities. It is often used to explore the dynamics of human-robot interaction and is regularly showcased at public exhibitions and events. Introduced in 2017, THR-3 is a third-generation humanoid robot developed by Toyota for domestic healthcare and disaster relief applications. Its advanced control system allows it to replicate human movements with precision. The master maneuvering system consists of a full-body suit that tracks the movements of human operators, enabling the robot to mimic their actions in real time. Equipped with sophisticated balance control, THR-3 is capable of performing tasks that require coordination and can be controlled remotely. Designed for situations where human presence may be unsafe or impractical, THR-3 is built with safety features, including torque sensors in all its joints that detect and respond to contact, ensuring secure and responsive interactions. Developed at the University of Tokyo in 2017, Kangaro is a humanoid robot known for its hyper-realistic muscle movements and unique ability to sweat. Standing at 1.7 meters tall and weighing 56 kilograms, Kangaro's design closely mirrors the human musculoskeletal structure. Its highly articulated limbs enable it to perform tasks that require fine motor skills, such as push-ups, gripping objects, and using tools. With its advanced actuators and flexible joints, Kangaro has an impressive range of motion. What sets Kangaro apart is its innovative water cooling system, which regulates its temperature during physical exertion. Tiny holes in the robot's metal frame allow water to seep out and evaporate, mimicking the way humans sweat. This bio-inspired cooling system prevents the robot's motors and actuators from overheating, allowing it to work for extended periods. Kangaro's eyes can respond to commands and adjust its movements in real time, adapting to tasks like lifting or balancing. Kangaro's bipedal locomotion closely mimics human movement, combining hydraulic and pneumatic systems for fluid, flexible motion that replicates human muscle and joint movements. While its abilities are limited by programming, Kangaro can adapt to changes in its environment. Researchers designed Kangaro to simulate human body movements under various conditions, helping them gain a deeper understanding of biomechanics. In July 2020, a kangaroo-inspired robot made its debut across convenience stores in Japan, ushering in a new era of automation in retail. Family Mart was the first to pilot these robots, with plans to expand their use by 2022. Initially, humans control the robots remotely, while the AI gradually learns to replicate human movements. Introduced in 2020, Alter 3 exhibits spontaneous and lifelike behavior. Designed by Hiroshi Ishiguro and Takashi Kagami at Osaka University, this humanoid robot was created to explore the nature of life and intelligence. Using neural networks to simulate brain-like processes, Alter 3 can generate movements and behaviors that aren't pre-programmed, making its actions feel more natural and unpredictable. Its lifelike qualities make Alter 3 an ideal tool for studying social robotics, where robots engage with humans to evoke emotional responses and curiosity. Thanks to its sensors and neural network, Alter 3 can adjust its movements and facial expressions in real time, enhancing its lifelike presence. The robot features a futuristic mechanical design with exposed components, alongside a human-like torso and face, blending human and machine characteristics. Alter 3 has been used in artistic and experimental projects, where its unpredictable nature creates a captivating spectacle. Its unique behavior has sparked discussions on topics such as consciousness, autonomy, and artificial life, as researchers push the boundaries of artificial intelligence with Alter 3. Unveiled in 2020, Gundam RX-78F00 is a life-sized, fully articulated robot inspired by the iconic mobile suit from the 1979 Mobile Suit Gundam anime series. Built as part of the Gundam factory in Yokohama, this humanoid robot symbolizes Japan's technological innovation and cultural impact. Standing 18 meters tall, it faithfully replicated the design of the fictional Gundam. Weighing approximately 25 tons, about the same as 10 average-sized cars, the Gundam featured realistic joints that mimicked human anatomy with 24 degrees of freedom. It could move its arms, legs, head, and torso, with its movements controlled by a combination of hydraulic systems, electric motors, and computer algorithms. Initially intended to operate for just 1 year, Gundam RX-78F00 continued to impress visitors until March 2024. Kawasaki Heavy Industries, in March 2025, unveiled their Kaleida 8.0 robot, featuring advanced AI capabilities and a range of new features. One impressive demo showed Kaleida collaborating with a human to move a desk, highlighting its ability to stay balanced and in sync by adjusting its ankle torque based on force sensors. This precision makes Kaleida ideal for delicate tasks and human collaboration. Kaleida's new spherical monitor also allows it to express emotions and interact more naturally with humans. In addition, Kawasaki is developing a teleoperation system, enabling remote control for tasks in hazardous environments and collecting data to train AI for future autonomy. Japan remains at the forefront of humanoid robotics, with recent innovations making impressive advancements. One notable development comes from JOR West, which has created a giant humanoid robot designed for high-risk maintenance tasks, such as painting and pruning along railway lines. Tokyo Robotics has also made significant improvements to its Auto Robo, enhancing its force control, real-time impedance adjustments, and system integrations. Meanwhile, Musashi, a project from researchers at the Department of Mechano Informatics at the Graduate School of Information Science and Technology, is being designed to drive autonomously, further pushing the boundaries of robotics. Ken Matsuda Daira, one of Japan's most iconic actors, is celebrated for his magnetic performances in historical dramas like ABA, Rainbow Shogun, The Wild Shogun, and Kazamaru, Burning Grass. He's equally famous for his energetic dance routines as a Tokugawa-era shogun in the hit song series Magic and Samba. But what happens when a legendary actor transforms into a robot? Back in 2012, Matsuda starred in a series of commercials for the Smart TV Box, a futuristic cable interface. Dressed as a robotic version of himself, he put a techno spin on his signature shogun dance moves. But the campaign took an even more bizarre turn with the debut of real android Matsuda, a fully functioning android replica of the actor. Creating real android Matsuda wasn't exactly easy. It took a team of engineers 4 months to bring the robot to life as part of CDD's high-tech marketing campaign. The android's face was sculpted from silicone to perfectly match Matsuda's features. To achieve such accuracy, Matsuda underwent an hour-long plaster molding session, no small feat when you're encasing your face in goo. The result? A robot so lifelike it includes subtle eye wrinkles and a facial structure nearly identical to the real deal. While the android's body is mostly robotic, its height matches Matsuda's, and it can move its neck and face to mimic human expressions. It can even talk, sing, and brag about its superior abilities. One highlight: the android performed its own version of the Matsuda Samba, dancing alongside its human counterpart.